Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how I install this beautiful 360 wig. So this is what the hair looks like before I installed it. And this hair is from Africanovas. It's their Bella 360 lace wig, lace frontal wig. What you're gonna do is to get a spray bottle and some water, spray it on the hair and comb it back. That way you're able to pluck the hair. And the cool thing is that this hair already comes already pre-plucked, bleached. You don't have to do anything on the hair. All you need to do is to customize it to your taste, to your preference. If you want to, it's not necessary, but I just want it to look more natural. So I'm combing it to the back right now, as you can see, and I'm gonna start pre-plucking the hair from the back on a straight line to the back. So that is what gives the natural hairline. As you can see, I'm separating the hair in the middle and I'm plucking out the hair in the middle and in a straight line. That is what gives it the natural hairline. You don't want your hair looking bulky like a raccoon. So you're just gonna make sure you pluck it as much as you can. That way it's lay flat and looks like your hair. So you're gonna do this all over, not the back though, just the front of the hair. I didn't do the back, just the front is the most important part. So I'm done plucking. I'm just combing the hair back. As you can see, it looks more natural. The hairline looks more natural and it's giving natural hairline vibes. So I'm just gonna style the baby hair right now. If you don't want the baby hair, you can cut it out and just have a natural hairline. But I love baby hair, so I'm gonna style the baby hair as well. So you want to after plucking, you want to section out the baby hair and comb out the baby hair and then cut the baby hair short. So you don't want your baby hair looking too long. So you want to use the razor blade so it's not the same length, if that makes sense. So it looks natural as well when you're cutting. So you want to make sure you cut in layers so it's not just straight. So when you're done cutting the baby hair, I'm just gonna go to the back and do the same thing, cut the back as short as well. And this is 16 inches hair. I didn't want it too long if you want a longer length. So this is me combing out the hair that I plucked in the front. So I'm combing it out. So like I said, if you want a longer length, you can choose a longer length. This hair is available in up to 30 inches. So this is 16 inches, as you can see, and the texture is so soft. This hair is so beautiful, guys. It's silky and shiny, as you can see. So right now I'm about to install the hair. The styling process was very fast, so I'm just rolling my hair right now from scratch. And then when you're done cornrolling, if you need a more detailed tutorial on how to cornrow hair, check out my channel. I have so many different tutorials on how to cornrow your own hair. So when I'm done cornrolling, I'm going to apply this pure knit braid jam shine and jam gel to lay back my natural hair, I mean baby hair. That way it's not in the way, and that way to avoid the glue, because I'm not doing the bud cap method, and that's because my hairline is not up all the way to the front, as you can see. So if your hairline is up is more farther to your head, I have a forehead, so my hairline is a little bit backward. That's why I can still do the ball cap method, but it's not necessary. As you can see, I'm not even getting the glue close to my natural hairline. So if your natural hairline is very close to let's say your eyebrow, you get what I mean. So you need the bar cup method so you don't rip out your natural hair. So I'm just applying the lace wig glue, and this wig also comes glueless. It comes with a band. So if you want to rock it with a what is it called, without adding glue, all you have to do is to just slide it on and resize the band to your head size, and this wig is not going anywhere. But because it's not we're traveling, I don't want to have to we're traveling out for Thanksgiving Day to another state. I don't want to have to wake up and every morning installing my hair, my glueless hair. That's why I'm just gluing it all the way down. So I just wake up in the morning, just freshen it up, and I'm ready to go. So after applying the glue, I'm just using the hair dryer to dry it up a little bit, or you can let it hair dry. So you want to do the same thing to the side and the back, because this is a three, like I said, it's a 360 lace wig. And when you're done letting the hair glue dry, you want to make sure it takes it's really dry to clear white, and then you're just going to place the hair on top of the glue. You want to watch the areas where you apply the glue on, and just apply the start, let the hairline, I mean the wig, starts from the place that you apply the glue on. So you want to do the same thing to the back, and just use your comb to distribute the glue all over, so it's not just in one place. And you're just going to use your hand to press the lace down. That's where it's laying flat as much as possible. So you don't want to squish it, so it's not looking squishy, looking rough. So you want to do the same thing. Apply your blow dryer or hand dryer to the back. That way the glue in the back is dried as well. You want to make sure it's really dry before you apply the lace. So if not, it's not going to stay, it's not going to hold down, it's not going to stay down. So you're going to use your hand to your fingers to push it down. Make sure the hair is really pushing down. That way the wig is not lifting up. It doesn't look cool at all when it's lifting up. So you want to make sure you do the same thing on the side of the 360 angle. Make sure you lay it flat, lay it down all around. And then now you can cut out the lace, the excess lace. When you're cutting out the fronts, you want to make sure you're pushing that back with your baby hair. That way you don't cut out the baby hair as well. So I'm pushing it backwards, as you can see, and I'm just going to cut out the excess lace wig. Some people cut out the lace, the lace on the wig before they install. It's up to you, it's optional, but I like to do it after I apply the glue on my hair. So I'm using a razor blade. You can use a scissors, but I feel like the razor blade will give it more natural and not just a straight look. So if you have a razor blade, you can use it. And after cutting out the lace, you're going to take your alcohol and use it to rub off, to take out the excess glue on your hair, so it doesn't look too rough or too squishy. Just use the alcohol. As you can see, it's coming right off. So I'm taking out the excess glue. That way your hairline looks as neat as possible. So just check through to make sure there is no place that you need to apply the glue. I had to put extra glue on the side, so I'm just applying the glue on the side of the lace wig. The side is usually the hardest parts to lay down, so you want to make sure you put as much glue as you can. That way it's laying down flat and it's not lifting up. So I'm taking my blow dryer to and put it on cool. That way it's dry before laying it down. So now the glue is down. I'm just gonna lay it down as well, and then now I can now style my baby hair. And I'm just checking to make sure the other side is dry as well. If it's not, just take your blow dryer and just use it to dry the hair, and just lay it down with your finger. Make sure it's laid perfectly down in the back. And this is what we currently this is what it currently looks like. And right now I'm just gonna take my concealer, a weak concealer closer to my skin tone. So they have it in different shades. So this is the one that closer to my skin tone. I'm just gonna apply it on the hair. You can apply it before you glue down your hair, but I prefer applying it after the glue, so it's not all mushy into the glue and all that. So as you can see, I'm laying away my baby hair and just applying on the lace wig. This makes the lace wig more natural. This is not an HD lace wig. This is a Swiss lace wig, and the reason why I prefer the Swiss lace wig is because it lasts longer than the HD lace wig. So especially when it comes to plucking, doing a lot of plucking, the HD lace wig tends to rip apart really fast than the normal Swiss lace wig. So the Swiss lace wig is recommended for people who want their wig to last longer. If you want to use your wig a couple of times, you definitely want to get the Swiss lace. But if you don't mind using your wig for maybe 2 to 3 times, you can get the HD lace wig. So I'm done applying the concealer, and I'm just gonna cut out the excess, the little excess lace wig in the front. That way it's not showing underneath my hair. So one cool thing I forgot to mention is that the lace wig concealer comes with a brush that you can use to brush, the concealer to make it look as natural as possible. And I'm done cutting out the lace, and now I'm just gonna style the hair. As you can see, the hairline looks natural as possible, and I'm just gonna take what is it called, comb, to brush out the hair before styling the edges. So you want to take your mousse and just apply it onto your edges, and then you can style the hair. And when it comes to styling your own edges, I don't know for others, but for me, it's much more easier as an hairstylist. It's much more easier when I'm doing it on somebody else's hair, but for my own hair, it takes a lot of patience to really get it right. So if you're like me, you're gonna have a lot of patience when it comes to laying down your baby hair. So the whole process of installing the hair took about maybe 45 minutes, and laying down the baby hair, guys, took about 30 minutes. It's crazy, yeah. It takes a lot of patience to take your time and just do it one step at a time. Do one side, and then you do the same thing on the other side. So one thing to make it also easy is to make sure you cut the baby hair very short. So I'm done laying down the baby hair. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna take my hair band, my edges band, and just lay it on the baby hair and let it sit for about 15 minutes. And if you want, you can sit under the dryer and just let it hair dry. It's up to you. And that's pretty much it for this tutorial. So I'm just gonna let it dry, give it some time to dry. And if you're interested in this beautiful hair, kindly check down the description down below. This hair is from www.africanovas.com. So it's been 15 minutes. I'm about to take out the edges band, and this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's looking so natural. It's giving natural hairline. The lace is melted, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. Is it yay or nay? Let me also know in the comment section if you would like for me to do a bald cap method of installing wig next time, and I'll definitely do it for you guys. So I'm about to style it right now. The cool thing is that you can put it up in a ponytail, you can leave it down, you can do half up, half down. It's so versatile. You can do whatever style you want to do with this hair. So I decided to put it up in a ponytail for now, and later on I can change the style as to do by yourself if you're looking to install your own wig and don't want to have to go to a salon. So I highly recommend this technique to DIY by yourself. And this is the finished look, guys. This came out so pretty, so beautiful, and so natural looking. I love how short this is. That way I don't worry about sleeping at night with my hair getting all in the way. And I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like the day after. So stay tuned, guys. So this is me all dressed after church, and this is what it looks like. I've got so many compliments on the hair. It's so beautiful. This is one of my favorite styles so far. Check it out down below. Thanks for watching, and have a blessed day. Bye.